Anastasia here from the Sacred Spheres, welcoming you into 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes? I have no makeup on just for you. The hair is extra crazy. The hat is on. I'm not a blind asshole with sunglasses on inside today. You get to see all of the joy inside my tears because I've been just crying my eyeballs out today because it's time to have some real talk. Again, 5 minutes. I believe in you. We can do this together. Remember, yoga, it just means unity. This is a channel, the Sacred Spheres, for community. Sacred because all within these spheres is sacred, even the pain and the horror, even what is profound or surface, all of it, vulgar and innocent, pure and raunchy. It is all contained within all that is, all that exists, all that we are, all that we could be, we have been. And here we are. Like me, do you feel like things are getting to a bit of a fever pitch? I mean, maybe it's because I'm doing this YouTube thing and I'm on this platform a lot and I'm on social media platforms and I'm seeing this constant onslaught as the algorithm adjusts to me of ads that are picking up on all of my insecurities, all of my pain, all of my needs, maybe to make more money or to have the living or the career I want or the aesthetics I like or a certain atmosphere or a vibe that vibes with me. But it feels like everywhere I turn, everything is about fucking narcissism. You know, whether it's in relationships, avoidance, anxious attachment. Is he a narcissist? Is she a narcissist? But literally just, I live in Hollywood. So I guess I'm at the epicenter of the heart of darkness here, right? I live here where I was just driving here to this space to do this work today. It's not my home space. It's a third space. And there are people on like every sidewalk and corners taking fucking photos of themselves, videos, promoting God knows what. Like every inch of this fucking city is monetizable. Every part of our lives is monetizable. We are whoring ourselves to capitalism in a way at this moment in history that just is reprehensible in ways, in the sense that it feels so soulless, and yet we're doing it in a way that's the opposite of that. We're doing it in a way where we're actually trying to monetize every facet of ourselves, every inch of our bodies, every inch of our pain. And in a sense, maybe that's exactly what I'm fucking doing here today. Because on the one hand, it's like, fuck this noise. On the other hand, it's like, I am living in the epicenter of the noise and I have to live here. And how do I fucking do that? You know, I'm going to pivot for a moment to talk about the fact that so many of us, whatever we're doing in life, whether we got married younger or older, we have kids, we don't have kids, we have relationships, we don't, we have jobs, mortgages, or we don't, or whatever the fuck our shit is. We're maybe artists, we're intellectuals, we want to be a professor, we want to be a guru, I don't know. We just want to work a decent job and make a decent amount of money and have some relative level of some peace, some sex, some drugs, some rock and roll. But in a way, maybe that's just right for each of us. Whatever the fucking shtick is, I feel like there's always a point at which we need to escape. We need to go somewhere else, whether we drink and numb through drugs or meditation or spa days, or because it's all the same thing. Fun fact, it's all changing deck chairs on the Titanic. The whole goddamn ship is sinking. But whether you're doing I'm going to do like some microblading and I'm going to wax and I'm going to do I'm going to glow up, bitches, you know, I'm going to go climb a fucking mountain, or I'm going to go out with my friends. I'm going to get my, like, you know, that's community too. I'm going to go get my drink on, or I'm going to go do some fucking ayahuasca in the forest or mushrooms or whatever, you know, or I'm going to go get a new job. I'm going to focus on my career. I'm going to go back to school. It's all the same bullshit. It's all taking us from just being here now and facing the shit. Just facing it, not running the fuck away. Because all of that, like, okay, you're not drinking and drinking, you're playing video games. And okay, so I guess what's the lesser to you? You're an anxious attachment. Don't go. I love you so much. Or you're avoiding. No, I don't take away my power and independence. You know, and you're like pushing some way, being cruel or what. Like, it's the same fucking thing. I'm about to hit 5 minutes, so I have to wrap this up. Thank you for your time. I'm very happy to have this ranty moment with you with this real talk. As I did cry for a sec there, so my nose always runs when I cry. But I love you. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you are love itself. You are love incarnate. You are worthy of love. And I'm allowed to offer that out in your general direction. But yeah, there comes this moment where we need to run away. And yet, this is my offering. Why not? I'm outside of Hollywood looking in, literally the city. It's a heart of fucking darkness. It is like a nuclear holocaust here. It is an industrial wasteland. And yet not at all. There's a lot of beauty here, and there's obviously a lot of creativity and extraordinary work and money to be made, and fun and frivolity and fame and fortune, and also horrors and hells and homelessness and messed out people, like half naked, pimped out, and like in their own feces and decay. So sometimes when I get a moment to look at it from the outside, I see the corruption, I see the darkness, and I'm like, I live in that shit. That squalor, like, how can that not affect me? Okay, I have a cute little magical home. Again, this isn't my home, but like I have all my art, and it's colorful and crazy and wild and zany and quirky and like, and not pretentious, and yet maybe kind of is. I have like 5,000 books or whatever, not that many, but I do have quite a few, probably about 2,000. But how can living in the equivalent of Fukushima not affect us? This is why I think traveling and just taking space and going somewhere to another space, I should say, can be really helpful for us. We need that opportunity to pivot and to shift, just like I did earlier in this conversation. And sometimes that means literally extricating ourselves and leaving a situation for good. Because no matter what's happening, today happens to be a really major anniversary of something that impacted a global consciousness. It's also an anniversary, a personal one for me that affected my life. There's so much pain. This is a very binary, dualistic space. This world, this planet, this universe, whatever the fuck. I feel there are multiple dimensions and universes, but here, yeah, there is extreme pain and death and destruction, and there's this extraordinary joy and elation and bliss and beauty. There's both and all of the time. So how are we trying, I guess, in the midst of this to find some type of equilibrium and balance? I don't know why I'm doing all these hand gestures, just kidding, sorry, I love you. But what are your thoughts on this? I'm realizing that I feel like I've been in a space of like a fucking vat of poison that I've been drinking. I'm at a saturation point. I can't take this anymore. And I'm having that yearning to like go to the cabin in the woods and live there. Well, maybe not that extreme. Something, like just a smaller city that's with more nature around it. Maybe near the ocean, like just maybe up in like more in Central California, Northern California. You know what I mean? But as this SNL sketch with Adam Sandler went, the same shitty self that's you here is going to be the same shitty self that's you there. So how does that really change anything? And yet shifting spaces can really help, and environments and geographies, especially when you're living in something so densely impure and horrific, with glimpses of the beauty of what could be and what has been and what is here in a space like Hollywood, both the industry and the city. I love you very much. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, hit the little man on the boat, Bill Burr reference, the notifications bell, because it really helps us so much. And you'll know when we go live, because largely what we're doing here is facilitating community. You're not alone. You're not alone. I feel so fucking alone right now. You have no idea. That's part of the pain I'm feeling and the loss and this anniversary for me and for a lot of other people too. But you're not alone. We go live at random times. We pop up. Other ways we do go live Monday, Tuesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Join us. Subscribe. Please hit the notifications bell and comment. I want to know your thoughts on this, because this is a big moment in history for the world, for the United States, if you're, that's where I'm located, for entertainment, for money, for capitalism, for late capitalism, whatever the fuck's going on right now. it's coming to a boil a bit, and I'm so curious what's about to come. May it be as peaceful as possible as we shift. And though it feels very revolutionary and very combustible, may all beings be as safe as fucking possible. And may we finally find, like I said to begin this broadcast, the joy inside our tears. Thank you, Stevie Wonder, and thank you all as I destroy this video. I love you. See you again soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notifications bell. See you soon. From Anastasia at the Sacred Spheres to you all. Bye. Thank you for staying for double the trouble. 10 minutes plus. I love you. Bye, my friends. Goodbye.